Can you tell us your name and what you do in the company?
I am Taehee as Supermetrics support team. My title is like customer support quality lead. So I'm taking care of various customer support experiences in general.
Can you tell us what Supermetrics' mission is and what you specialize in?
Supermetrics is a marketing data integration platform. So we are a software company. We help marketers, data analysts, and data engineers to move their data, marketing data from popular marketing platforms to the various destinations like spreadsheets, BI tools, and data warehouses. We have like over 17,000 active customers around the globe, and around 15% of online ad spend is actually reported through the Supermetrics. So we are helping global marketers to spend their time more efficiently. So they don't spend time to actually create the reports, but we want them to spend time to actually get the insights from the reports. So we are keep improving our products to cover more marketing ad platforms and also more destinations. Our customers can automate their reports. We are really focusing on products, and our products is main goal of our products team is like to understand the customer's pain points. Understanding the customer feedback from support was also very, very important thing. We have improved a lot, but we want to keep improving how we handle support feedback and CSAT and so on.
What were the pain points you experienced before Simplesat?
Prior to like using Simplesat in our platform, our team has been using Freshdesk as our support ticket management platform. And at the beginning, we didn't really use another support CSAT tool or platform for the support team. But as you know, like the company grows, then we wanted to get better understanding about what customers actually felt about our support experiences. So we started to look for an option. And then what we wanted to achieve is like having flexible survey management in support team. At first, we of course reviewed the Freshdesk native feature of sending a survey with a native feature, but it didn't actually solve our problems. And what I mean is like we wanted to have a more flexibility was that we wanted to use different types of a survey for different types of a scenario on Freshdesk. So for example, if ticket is closed by support agent, then we want to send like a certain type of a survey. But if ticket is automatically closed because we didn't hear from customer for a really long time, like a week or so, then we wanted to send a different survey because the former case, like customer actually confirmed that issue is resolved, and the other case is automatically resolved. So we wanted to understand how the experiences were for different segments. And native Freshdesk survey couldn't meet our requirements. And that's how we were looking for another tool. We wanted to have a more flexible CSAT management platform in Freshdesk.
How did you find out about Simplesat?
My colleague Anastasia, who actually worked in our support team before I joining the team, actually was the one who implemented the Simplesat to Supermetrics support team. So I had a brief chat with her, and she said like we were looking through the Freshdesk app gallery at the beginning to find some alternatives, and like we found, including Simplesat, a few other candidates from that gallery, and then we just evaluated basic features, and then we chose Simplesat from the beginning, and after that, like we've been using it until now.
How did Simplesat help you solve your problem?
Simplesat was able to solve our problem, which was like having different type of CSAT surveys for different scenarios in Freshdesk. And according to the team who was involved in this initial launching, like it was rather relatively easy to start, implement, and of course, support team was very, very supportive. And for us, in my opinion, it was very important that like a Simplesat survey is very intuitive for our customers. As I said, Supermetrics has customers around the globe, over the 100 countries. So it should not be interpreted differently for customers according to their cultural differences. So Simplesat has very intuitive survey, and we have like less chances to have a survey result by misleading the survey itself. We've been using Simplesat for several years without changing it much after initial implementation. Then as you know, company grows, business gets mature, and we wanted to understand better. We wanted to have a more comprehensive feedback from the customers. I remember that I submitted even a feature request about this possibility, and that feature was introduced last year, if I remember correctly. So there were more conditional logic, and we were able to implement multiple choice questions. So what we have now is that we have first we ask, are you satisfied? So if customer selects one of the sentiment out of those Simplesat out of the questions, like let's say if customer says I'm satisfied, then we show another question which is multiple choice question and ask why you were happy with our support experience or why you were unhappy, unsatisfied with our support experience. And it actually helps us to find where to improve from support operations or agent training or Freshdesk automation and so on. And throughout this whole process, of course, I had an enormous amount of conversations with Simplesat support team. So first, our this new pain point, which was we wanted to have more comprehensive understanding about our customer satisfaction was met by this feature. And then on top of that, we were able to automate some follow-up messaging to the support agent. So this also got lots of help from Simplesat support team. It's almost like, I would say, customized feature because what I wanted to have is like beyond the default feature, and the team helped me to make it possible. So when customer replies to the survey, and depending on the sentiment, we can reopen the ticket to the support agent and they can follow up on the feedback, so we can make customers feel heard. So even that part is possible thanks to this supportive support team.
How was the setup and onboarding experience of Simplesat with Freshdesk?
I also discussed it with our team who was part of this implementation, and they all remember it was relatively easy. The instruction was very clear, and just like there were no technical glitch which is making a different value in the reports or analysis. We were able to check the status of the Simplesat survey without any problems. And whenever we had questions, like again, we were able to get help, very prompt and solution-oriented help from the support team.
What other tools do you use Simplesat with?
We evolved the Simplesat use case in support team first, and then we proved that like this tool is like kind of scalable, like we were able to implement a new feature. We've actually recently started using Simplesat for our Intercom surveys as well. So we are actually at the very early stage of expanding Simplesat outside of a Freshdesk, but we found that it's like a good tool. We are expanding it for other use cases as well. It's not just used for CSAT, but it is also used for NPS survey from Intercom outbound messaging, and customer effort score also like is started to be collected through our Simplesat. We also integrated it with our Slack channel. So as I said, like we are very product-oriented company. So everyone wants to get the customer's feedback in one unified channel. So all surveys from the Simplesat is like going to the dedicated Slack channel. So everyone in Supermetrics can have access and read what's going on in customer surveys at any time.
Would you recommend using Simplesat?
I would say it's a great product and you have a great team. Maybe you have to say 3 points about like why I would recommend the Simplesat. First is it's just easy to start, so we don't need to like waste our time to figure out how to actually make it work. It just works almost seamlessly with all basic features. And then you can start collect data like right after implementing the Simplesat. So we can spend our time for understanding the customer, not actually implementing the survey. And second, like I mentioned, it's very intuitive and simple survey, like the company name implies. So many software company has customers around the globe. So it is very important for us to prevent any kind of a misunderstanding caused by cultural differences. So this intuitive, like simple survey is very, very useful to get feedback from global customers. Last but not least, Simplesat has a very, very great support team. As the person who works in the support team, I'm always really impressed by Simplesat support team, as the team is really solution oriented. Like, so I feel like almost every reply has a solution, even a workaround or clear action for me to do. So we were able to scale Simplesat up for many other use cases and hope that we can scale it up even further in the future. I've told our team that the support team is really, really impressive. I really have never faced any situation like, oh my God, this is just back and forth messages without any improvement. There's no such. Everyone is very knowledgeable and very customer oriented. So I got really a lot of help, yeah, from the team.